I drove 6 hours to help my best friend move after her breakup. She left me waiting outside while she went to breach. The 3 a.m. call came 3 days after Rachel's spree on to 5 years ended things. Between sobs, she told me she couldn't face packing up their apartment alone. I don't have anyone else I can ask, she said. My anxiety is through the roof. I didn't hesitate. Rachel and I had been friends since freshman year of college and 6 years of birthdays, late night study sessions, and being each other's emergency contacts. I requested Friday off work, packed my car with boxes and packing tape, and made the 6-hour drive from Pittsburgh to Chicago. When I was an hour away. Almost there, got us coffee and toast for fuel. Her reply, "You are a life as ever. Type code is 4721, apartment 303. I arrived at 10 a.m., sharp, exhausted, but ready to help. The building was nice shaman of those renovated warehouses with exposed brick and massive windows. I punched in the door code. I row or I tried again. Here, row, I called Rachel. No answer, dated her. No reply for the next hour. I sat on the steps with my coffee going cold, occasionally trying the door code again. Finally, a resident let me into the lobby, where at least I could charge my dying phone. At 11:45, nearly 2 hours after I arrived, Rachel finally replied, she's so sorry, old code. New one is 5,902, running a bit behind. Be there soon. I went up to 303. The apartment was gorgeous, with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city. It was also completely untouched. On my snow boxes, no signs of packing. The closets were still full of clothes, neatly hanging. The kitchen cabinets organized by Joseph, Rachel, and her ex still displayed on the walls. I started packing anyway. By 2 p.m., I boxed up the entire kitchen and was halfway through the living room. Still though, Rachel, I called again. This time she answered restaurant chatter in the background. Where are you? I asked. Having dinner with the girls, she said casually. Hannah was in town unexpectedly, and you know how hard it is to get a table at scenes. I stood surrounded by the boxes I packed of her life. Rachel, I drove 6 hours to help you. You said you were having an anxiety attack about doing this alone. I know, and I totally appreciate it. We're just finishing up. I'll be there in like an hour. She hung up before I could respond. I sat on her couch, stunned, and an internet notification popped up on my phone. Rachel had just posted a story, you race mimosas with 4 friends, location tagged at a restaurant 30 minutes away, the caption, emergency girls day, number blessed number besties. For life I wasn't tagged. None of them had even known I was in town. At 4 p.m. I heard peas in the door. Rachel bounced in with shopping bags, slightly tipsy. You started already, you are the best, she squealed, giving me a quick side hug before disappearing into the bedroom. She emerged wearing new clothes, checking her makeup in a hallway mirror. So the girls and I are catching the movie at 5. You don't mind finishing up here, right? I just can't be around all these memories today. She gestured vaguely at the boxes. Just leave the keys with the doorman when you are done. Before I could answer, her phone buzzed. That's my bow to run. The door closed behind her. I stood alone in her half-packed apartment, my back aching, stomach empty. I took one photo of the boxes I packed. Then I wrote a note. Had to head back, family emergency. I left it on a counter, her keys beside it. In the car, I blocked her number and removed her from all my social media. 6 hours of driving stretched ahead, but for the first time all day I could breathe. She called from different numbers for weeks, leapt nails about what a terrible friend I was for abandoning her in her time of need. Mutual friends said I was being dramatic, but I finally understood something my mother always said, pay attention to what people do, not what they say. Rachel's actions had shown me exactly where I stood, somewhere below breach and a movie, but useful enough to pack her things. Some bridges are worth rebuilding, once you see how deeply they're cracked.